Octavian Augustus was the first emperor of Rome and the architect of its golden age. Adopted by Julius Caesar, he rose through cunning, alliances, and civil war to become sole ruler. He ended the chaos of the Republic and brought peace through power, founding the Roman Empire. Under his rule, roads stretched farther, cities flourished, and art and culture thrived. He called himself the first citizen, but ruled as emperor in all but name. Augustus built a legacy of order and glory, the man who turned Rome from brick to marble. Queen Victoria ruled the British Empire during an age of immense change and expansion. She became a symbol of stability and morality, presiding over a reign that saw the rise of industry, science, and empire. Though personally shy and deeply devoted to her husband, Prince Albert, her image became iconic. The stern but dignified grandmother of Europe, her era shaped modern Britain, and her influence reached every corner of the globe. Queen Victoria's name defined an age, proud, powerful, and profoundly transformative. Gustave Eiffel was the visionary engineer behind one of the world's most iconic landmarks, the Eiffel Tower. A master of metal structures, he also played a key role in designing the framework for the Statue of Liberty. His bold designs pushed the limits of engineering and symbolized modern progress. Though once criticized, the Eiffel Tower became a beloved emblem of Paris and innovation. Eiffel's legacy is built in iron, towering, elegant, and impossible to ignore. Diane de Poitiers was the powerful and elegant mistress of King Henry II of France. Known for her beauty, intelligence, and influence, she held the king's heart and political trust for decades. She advised on matters of state, controlled royal patronage, and even signed documents alongside the king. Rivalry with the Queen, Catherine de' Medici, marked her later years, but Diane remained a symbol of grace and authority. More than a court favorite, she ruled from the shadows, the true power behind the French throne. Sultan was an Ottoman prince caught in a deadly struggle for the throne. After losing to his brother Bayezid in a brutal power contest, he fled the empire, seeking support in Christian Europe. Held as both guest and prisoner by the Pope and European kings, he became a political pawn in East-West intrigue. Though a skilled warrior and poet, his fate was exile and uncertainty. Jem's life was a tale of ambition, betrayal, and lost empire, a prince forever trapped between two worlds. Isabella of Castile was a queen who changed the course of history. With her husband Ferdinand, she united Spain and laid the foundations of a powerful empire. She completed a reconquista, supported the Spanish Inquisition, and backed Christopher Columbus's voyage to the New World. Fiercely devout and politically astute, Isabella ruled as an equal, rare for her time. Her reign brought both glory and controversy, shaping Spain's future at home and across oceans. A queen of vision, faith, and unshakable will. Lislas the Posumus was born a king, but never ruled freely. He inherited the crowns of Hungary, Bohemia, and Austria before he even took his first breath, his father dying before he was born. His life was controlled by powerful regents, and he grew up as a symbol of disputed claims and political tension. Though crowned, he held little real power and died young under mysterious circumstances. Ladislas became a tragic figure, a king by name, but a pawn in the hands of others. Ludwig van Beethoven was a composer who transformed music forever. Fierce, passionate, and rebellious, he wrote with raw emotion and bold innovation. Even as he lost his hearing, he continued to create masterpieces, symphonies, sonatas, concertos that shook the world. His Ninth Symphony, with its Ode to Joy, became a triumph of spirit over struggle. Beethoven broke the rules and rewrote them, turning personal pain into timeless sound, a genius who heard greatness within, even when the world fell silent. Maria Milislvskaya was the first wife of Tsar Alexei Mikhailovich and mother to several future rulers of Russia, including Fyodor III and Ivan V. As Tsaritsa, she held quiet influence within the Romanov court, representing the powerful Milislvsky family. Her many children helped shape the dynastic struggles that followed her death, especially in the rise of her daughter Sophia and the rivalry with Peter the Great. Though rarely in the spotlight, Maria's legacy lived on through a divided royal household and the turbulent politics of succession. Charles de Batz de Castelmour, known as Dartanion, was a real-life musketeer whose daring exploits inspired legend. Serving under Louis XIV, he rose through the ranks with courage, loyalty, and sharp swordsmanship. As captain of the King's Musketeers, he took part in battles, duels, and secret missions. Though the romanticized hero of Dumas' novels, the true D'Artagnan was just as bold, a soldier of honor who lived by the blade and died in service. History made him a man. Literature made him immortal. Vibia Sabina was the wife of Roman Emperor Hadrian and Empress of the Roman Empire. Born into a noble family, she married Hadrian young and held the title of Augusta for much of his reign. Though their relationship was distant and often strained, she maintained a strong presence at court. Her image was widely circulated in statues and coins, reflecting her status and influence. Sabina lived a life of power and elegance, standing beside one of Rome's most famous emperors, a silent witness to history, immortalized in marble. Johann Sebastian Bach was a master of harmony and a giant of Baroque music. A devout organist and composer, he created intricate fugues, sacred works, and powerful orchestral pieces that shaped Western music. Though underappreciated in his lifetime, his genius was rediscovered generations later. Bach's music blends deep emotion with mathematical precision, a universe of sound built on faith, logic, and soul. From quiet churches to grand concert halls, his legacy still echoes, the timeless voice of structure and beauty.
If you liked the video, share it with your friends and do not forget to subscribe to my channel.